If you're a single mom, because it is a broken family, remember that you also have a responsibility to live a life, carve out a life for yourself. I wake up every day like a queen to guide my territory, to guide my family for a cause, for a common goal. As much as I would have wished to be in the context of a family where the husband is there, the mother is there, and the children are there. But because we have no control about other people's lives, then you have to still live the life you're called to live, even outside the complete context of a family, of a mother, a father, and the children. And discern the call of God in your life. And discern other people that can be a father figure to your children when they need be. Remember, Joseph was not a biological father of Jesus, yet he carried out the role of fathering Jesus till the very end. It's okay if the marriage crashed. It's okay if there was an annulment. It's okay if he left you or she left you. It's okay if the marriage didn't even happen. Maybe you're already pregnant and then the marriage didn't even happen and then you found yourself as a single mom. It's okay. Your responsibility now is to make sure that there is a life that your children are looking up to and living. I've always said to single moms, you just have to have someone who has a vision and a purpose that your children can attach to. And it's very easy. You are part of a family. It is either you are a father, a mother, a daughter, or a son. The family is made by God Himself. When you look at the nature of the family, family is meant for collaboration, for responsibility. And the setting in a family, you have the father, the mother, and the child. Reflecting on the celebration of today being the Holy Family, what I look at is the responsibility the individuals in the family hold in each family. I'm talking about also the collaboration, not the competition that go on in a family. For a family to thrive and to succeed, there must be a complete responsibility of the individual. The father must be responsible for his own role. The mother must be responsible for her own role. And the children must be responsible for their own role. Oftentimes, we miss out on this because we are thinking family to be just perfect individuals who come together and do their own thing. As much as we know that people have different personalities, having different personalities is different from holding responsibility in a family. Each family should have a goal. The goal should be for the promotion of life, of love, of unity in that family. First of all, are we competing among ourselves or are we collaborating for a common good? When you look at the roles the father, the mother, and the children play in a family, you see that when there is a gap from the father's side or from the mother's side or from the children's side, the family suffer. Marriage is a deep call for responsibility. I don't think people look at it this way, that to be married is to have a responsibility to carry out in society, in the world. You are being given a mantle. You are like a king, like a queen, like prince and princesses who are going to take responsibility for their decisions, their actions, for their offspring, for the people that are going to come after you. You and I, who are just like, we just want to get married. We just want all the beautiful dresses and the proposals and all the beautiful things that happens even before marriage. We want all of that, but we do not even think about the responsibilities of a family. It's all about the responsibility of the father, leading the family, showing the way so that the woman can follow, so that your wife can follow. It is a responsibility of the woman, the mother, to look at the father and know his dreams, his aspirations, his visions, and follow the path to which he is going. It is the responsibility of the children, the offspring of that family, to join the vision of their father and the duty of the mother to join that for their own common goal. We are losing it today. Why? Because we think that marriage, family is just all about I'm of age, I should get married, and then I should have children. Whereas marriage, family, it's a deep call for responsibility. Look at yourself as a king, as a queen, as a prince and a princess that has a royal duty. Your duty is to ensure that the common goal of the family is kept. A king wouldn't be sleeping when there is a duty for him to carry out. A queen will not be found playing and fooling around when she has a duty, a responsibility to carry out. A prince or a princess will not be found playing around, fooling around when there is a duty, a responsibility to carry out. In the first place, is there a common goal? Does the father know where he's going? Does he know his purpose? Does he know the reason for his family? Does he know where his family is going? You cannot be a father without a mission. A woman has to have something to submit to. She has to submit to a higher purpose, a higher calling. Who wouldn't want to be submitted to a higher purpose and a higher calling? The children now looks at the mother and the father in their mission and are aligned in thought as they grow up to the mission of the family. It's a day of reflection for everybody. And for me, you are called to take up the responsibility as a father, as a mother, as a daughter, and as a son in your family. You can have a family when there is no father or there is no mother. There are so many reasons for a family not to be complete, like having a father, a mother, and the children. Either the father is deceased or the mother is deceased or the both parents are deceased. You still have your family and the goal and the mission. If your father and your mother is late, the children in that family, you now have a common responsibility for your family to leave the legacy of your parents, of your father, your mother. And if your father lived his life without a legacy, without a mission, it is now left for you to discern the path God holds for you. You're not left out. You are still part of a family. If your father had a mission that he left with you, it is your responsibility to carry out that mission while you are still here on earth. You have to discern this. It's not something you force yourself to do. You have to discern this. And God made your children. God has a father or a mother in the context of a man whose wife is no longer there. God has a mother or a father for your children. He never leaves his own. God uses different people to carry on the journey of our lives. There is no human being that is a mystic. You are not a mystic. You are born for a purpose. You are born for a reason. So if anybody is telling you that, oh, because you're born in a context of a single parent family, your mom is no longer there, you're just stuck with your dad, raising you up, don't tell yourself that this is the end of the story. Then when you see some families where you have the father, the mother, and the children, and you're like, you're feeling bad, you are born for a reason. Or you're born by a single mom whose husband or whose spouse left. You feel left out because your father is not there. God is our divine father. He is the Godhead. And being the Godhead, he definitely carves out people or a person to be a father figure to you here on earth. Because he needs that representation. God never leaves his own. He says that even if your mother leaves you, or father leaves you, I will not leave you. So I invite you today to have a deeper reflection on your family, whatever the context may be for you. To know that there is a deeper calling in your life of responsibility, of collaboration for the common good, for the will of God to be made manifest and his glory to be made manifest in the family and in the society and in the world at large.